So next layer of iOS architecture is core services. Now, in short, Apple Electronics has managed its operating system services in different segments. Like based on the type of service used, they have tried to segregate the working of all applications, and based on those services only the operating system will respond to generate or to have the desired output requested by the user. Now if you see, the core services includes the points subpoints as the core services are based on contacts, core services are based on cloud services, then say the services are related to the model view controller, then how your database should be accessed. So for this also the core services are managed. Then some services are based on some social based, like how the application should be designed for social gain. Also some services are based on the store based, like iOS operating system or iPhone devices has app store through which the user can download or install the required applications. Also some services are based on location based, like through using any application it might be related to the location based application. It might be like very simple example you can consider it as Google Maps application or the Apple Maps application. So how it should behave to the user and how it should generate its output, how it should process its output. So based on those core services only the rest of the things are done in iOS operating system. Also some services are based on connection based, some services are based on health based, like how the health based application should run, how it should generate its output, how it should contact to the request to the connected hardware required to generate the output for that health management system. And next one is in home foundation framework. So basically how the Apple or their own service based applications behave. So this core services basically defines how application is developed, accessed, executed, and generates the desired output based on the types of services applicable to run such kind of applications. Now in more depth, like if you try to see the core services based on the types, like first of all if you see the contact based services. Now in this contact based services, it may include the list of contact details of end users. So it will define how to contact to the database to retrieve the user related information. So in short, this is nothing but the contact based services. Another one is, you can see the cloud based services. Now to run cloud based services, how it should retrieve the data from the main database to display the content. Now again there are so many things that needs to be considered while understanding the cloud based services. You can consider some iCloud is included in some iCloud application to understand what are the cloud based services provided by the Apple Electronics to the iOS users. So basically how it should be managed, even though not just managed, how it should be developed and designed, how the data should be accessed from that cloud databases, everything. So those applications are developed and designed based on core services though. Now as while learning core touch layer, we already seen what is the role of MVC, how it manages and processes the graphics related content, how it adjusts, how it is going to adjust the desired graphics related content and without having any interrupt, how user gets the smooth functionality of user interfaces. We already seen the MVC. So in short, this MVC works on the basis of this MVC based core services. Obviously, some applications are developed and designed, and some are developed based on social domain. So, while fetching information, how it should be accessed and how it should be displayed, how it should be managed, everything is based on the core services defined for social-based content. See, don't be confused. Like social-based content, it is related to the applications also. It is related to how the everything should be processed. It might be related to the networking, it might be related to the application development, or it might be related to the processing the particular information through the universal standards defined by the agencies. So this social based services, it regulates the relevant relevant applications also, how it should be defined and how it should be processed to the next layer. Also, if you see, the list of core services includes some location-based services also, like how the data should be processed from that location-based applications. It might be maps-based application, or it might be any application which includes the location-based facilities. Very simple examples you can consider, like so many applications can have access to your location-based component of your operating system also, like some food delivery based application, like it might be Uber Eats, Zomato, and so on. Or if you consider some online exchanging, like OLX, some e-commerce based applications or e-commerce based applications like Flipkart, Amazon, and so on. So everything uses location component of your operating system. So in short, iOS has defined the services based on this location also. And obviously some are related to the health based also, like if you are using the standard applications related to the health, it might be through directly iPhone, or it might be through another iOS supported devices like Apple Watches, through which you might be accessing an application which is going to display the health related information, like including your heartbeat rate, or your calories, your current body temperature, and so on. So basically those applications are developed in such a way that they have defined some standards, and based on those only some services are used in iOS, and those services based information should be followed and processed, and then only the respective category based applications will be supported and processed, and after that only the same information will be passed through the relevant layers, and then only user will have the desired output through the standard user interfaces. So this is your third layer, that is core services layer. It's not like just only the mentioned services are included in core services. Day to day, the updates are coming to the operating systems, and as the updates are coming, so they may have included some new core services also within their iOS architecture. So I hope you have understood the basics related to the core services.